Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another YouTube video. As it's right before Christmas, I thought, why not bring a full bus of Germans out of Thessaloniki home to Berlin for Christmas? As you can see, we're down here in Thessaloniki. The first bus has just been downloading, and these flights do operate pretty early in the morning. So it's around 10 a.m. in the sim, I believe. They take off at around 10:45 IRL. We flight time today up to Berlin will be around 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we're going to be cruising at flight level 340 with no step climbs. I will be logging on VATSIM shortly, so I don't think that there is any controllers online at the moment. There are actually Adria radar on right now, so let's just log on. VATSIM, you can now see the second bus is coming. So we'll shortly jump on board into the flight deck. We are not completely cold and dark. Yeah. And the last bus of passengers is now coming, so we probably won't be here for too long. I've not got any flight plan, I know nothing, so... can go ahead and we'll align the IRSs. Go down to the FMC. Now, before I start doing anything else, I will say that the scenery is used in the video. Both Berlin and Thessaloniki are available through the Orbex store, and I will link them in the description below if you fancy picking them up. They're both quite nice sceneries, and so the bus is now completed. I'm not too sure if I think passengers are done boarding. But yeah, so I'll go a little bit slower than I would normally do, so maybe some can find this video helpful for I don't really want to say that this is a tutorial, because that's not really the purpose of the video. This is more a full flight video where I kinda do what I think is right, and I would say it's pretty obvious, but I'm not a real world pilot, so I just do whatever I think is right and what feels right. So it looks like we have got one more bus of passengers before they're done boarding. We'll get the window heat on, but let's go down here to the FMC. If anybody could help me with it, I'm not too sure how to link my sim brief up to the aircraft. But yeah, just for information, we now just put in the information for the IRS to align our instruments. I like to keep the brightness a bit down because I feel like I don't really know, but in the PMDG, this PFD becomes very light orange. I don't know if you can tell, but it becomes very bright, so I prefer to keep it a bit down to make it a bit darker, as it looks a bit more real to me personally. So we'll get the ICAO code for Thessaloniki, and then we'll put in Berlin, Echo Delta Delta Bravo. It's Berlin Brandenburg. I want to go through the routing up to Berlin. Let me just log in here. Sorry about this. Okay, so let's see here. So our routing today. Let me just add this. So we are today gonna be Ryanair 2 Sierra Foxtrot. No, 260 Charlie. With the flight FR 1147. Operating this morning actually off recording, but I had the Maltese reg on this aircraft, but that's what they operated the flight with yesterday. No, that would be 2 days ago as of recording, but yeah, so I mean, it doesn't really, it's not important at all, but we're going to be departing out of Thessaloniki with my 3-4 on the Fishka 4 departure. what am I talking about? We're gonna be departing out of here, which will be a beautiful departure. It's quite a clear morning here in Thessaloniki, so yeah. We're then gonna be cruising up towards, or up north in Greece, North Macedonia, Serbia. What is this, Hungary? I think this is Hungary. And over Austria, Czechia, and then into Germany to into Berlin. Flight time, as I said, will be around 2 hours and 20 minutes. There will be no step climbs on the way. And yeah, that's pretty much the routing. You can now see the passengers are done boarding. So we'll go ahead and we'll get the rest of the routing in. I have not, as of yet, been able to figure this out, how to, um, well, get this into the, or what I'm trying to say is how to get SimRiff integrated into the aircraft to make the route get in automatically. But I'll just plug in the route. That will probably take a couple minutes, and I'll get back to you then. Alrighty, guys. So we are now just, or I just finished uploading in the routing and doing performance stuff. So V1 today will be 149, V rotate 149, V2 153. So we now have got our AP available. We'll get that, get the bleeds, pitot heats. Oh, and then we can get the rest of the fuel pumps on. Parking brake is set, so we can get rid of any ground power or anything on the ground. We are clear outside. Alrighty, well, baggage and passengers are done loading, so we'll prepare for pushback and departure, and we will get out of here. So if I can show you our routing, so we are going to be on the, what was it, fish stick 4 or something? Okay, thank you. As we're going to be departing out of Thessaloniki, left turn, then right up to fish stick. I'm just gonna say fish stick, even though that's not the name of the waypoint. I just I'm just gonna say that. Thank you. Gonna be cruising or Croatia, Hungary, Austria, Czechia, and up to Germany. So this is into Berlin, beautiful. I did put in runway 25 left into Berlin, even though I'm not too sure if if that'll be the best runway for us once we get there. We'll turn on our anti-collision light. Now, I did see that, let me show you. Alright, so as you can see, Hungary, no, Budapest control came online, which we're going to be flying through there shortly, and once we depart, we're pretty much going to be into Adria airspace immediately. So I'll just set the frequency so we'll go nose right. Oh wait, there we go. Thank you. Will do. Alright, we'll start engine number 2. Oh, it's not weird the engine isn't pulling up when we forget our bleeds. That was just my bad. Normally I don't put the bleeds on before pushback, but that was a me problem. We'll wait for 25%. Introduce fuel. So I'm gonna take a look at the charts here. So we're gonna be taxiing down here, Delta Charlie, Foxtrot Alpha down 2, 3, 4. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. We'll do. Right, there we go. Confirm good engine start. Can start engine number 1. Oh, actually we do have fuel in the starter tanks, 3.2 tons, so we can't forget about those. Again, as before, we'll wait for 25% and 2. 21, 22, 24, 25, introduce fuel. Start our course, nice, we'll go continuous. We'll go left, gen 1, gen 2, bleed 1, bleed 2. Get the blades on so they don't have to. Oh, it's so hot back there. We'll get our tech sled on, we'll go to you there, yaw damper can come on. Beautiful. Bye, Gary. Okay, so that's it. Flaps 5 for departure. I think I set flaps 10 by accident. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, that's good. Okay, so we are going to be taxiing. Let's see here. We're going to be taking our first right down on Charlie. Here's our pics. Oh. Let's taxi up. Go full up, full down, full right, full left. Beautiful. There we go. Is that our runway heading, which would be roughly 340. There we go. Nice. So we just crossed runway 10 or 28 here, and we're just taxiing straight down here to the end for runway 34, and I'll talk to you once we get onto the runway and line up. Alrighty, so we've now just lined up. There was just a landing aircraft here, Lufthansa 320. So we've got our auto throttle armed, Al Navi nav is selected, and let's depart. So we'll go 40%. Corona. I forgot the most important thing. Well, not most important, but you get what I mean. The lights. Nice. So airspeed's alive. Get 80 knots. Check.
Thessaloniki traffic, Lufthansa 1 uniform, cross runway 10.
Beautiful. Positive rate, we'll go gear up. Oh. Beautiful departure. I mean, this sim is just gorgeous. Like, you can't beat it. I mean, there is no sim that can compare to, like, this extent. I mean, I get equally as mind blown every single time. We can go. Nope. No. Gotta gear to the off position. Water brake can go off. Can get our runway turn-offs and taxi lights. But it's fine. No, those can stay on, that's fine. At 4,000 feet, we'll get our autopilot on. You can see some mist or some clouds there. Beautiful. So I'll let you enjoy the views of the departure, and then I'll get back to you once we get contacted by Adria. Alright, so we just got a contact here from Adria. I have just so frequency will be 130.0. So he'll now just give us a squawk.
Let's get 8101 via star, descent to 9,000 feet, Sarajevo QNH 1018.
On the star, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1019, and let's get 8101.
Let's contact him. Let me just see here.
Top 662 Quebec X-ray, climb final flight level 340.
Climbing 340, 62 Quebec X-ray.
Adria, radar WH, Ryanair 260 Charlie, climbing through 260 for 340, inbound Sierra India, November.
Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie, Adria radar, dobar dan, set squawk 5237.
Squawk 5237, Ryanair 260 Charlie. I just realized, I think, I've heard like people say like WH or something in Poland, Croatia, and stuff like that. That might be a complete wrong assumption, but that's what I've heard at least. But I think that might mean good evening and not like good day. Don't actually know, to be honest.
Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie, identified, continue climb flight level 340, direct Tondo.
Consider climb flight level 340, direct Tondo, and Ryanair 260 Charlie. Now so go direct Tondo. We'll release him from the cabin as we're way above 10,000 feet.
Proceed direct to Buxton.
Right, so most likely we'll just be here in Adria and then over to Budapest a little later. And there isn't really much else to do. We're just gonna coming up to 3-4 and then cruising our way up to Berlin. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get back to you once we get a little bit closer into Hungarian airspace, and we'll start setting up for our descent into Berlin. We'll check the winds and plan what runway we're going to be landing on. So yeah, I'll see you then. Alrighty, hello guys and welcome back. We are just shy of, I would say, around 20 miles from top of descent, as you can see. So we're now just gonna start planning arrival. There is actually a TC into, what should we call it? Berlin, yeah. There is a TC. I believe there is only tower online. Let's go ahead and check that. So if you take a look here at Valanta, you can see that there is a tower online in Berlin, and they are at the moment they are landing runway 25 left and 25 right. We are coming in from the south, so 25 left would make the most sense by the direction we're coming in. So that's what we will go for. If you take a look at our charts, okay, go ahead and we'll select 2 ILS 25 left. Let's do 5 left. We'll just do final. But one more thing I want to say. The arrival into Berlin is just extremely long. So I reckon we'll cut it short and go, well, now that there is ATC online, I'm not going to delete any of the routing, but we're just going to vector ourselves onto the LS for 25 left. That's my plan. Unless Bremen comes online to control us. I'm going to be coming down here. No crew, flight level 080 above, so we can set that initially. Set that, flight level 080. Put that in there, beautiful. If we take a look up here again, we can see the ILS frequency is 095. I'll set that 095. Beautiful. 095. And then the course is going to be 245. So 245. Go ahead and listen to this pull down. Alright, so the course was 245. Put that in there. Oop. So 245 here on the other side. So I reckon I will just leave you there for a little bit, and then I get back to you once we get closer. Righty, talk to you then. Alrighty guys, we're now back. We're currently descending through flight level 180. And I'm gonna be very interested to see how the landing goes, because the weather in Berlin is terrible. I mean, just look at this around Berlin. It's not that windy. I just checked the ATIS and it's not that windy. So that's not gonna be a problem. No, it's not. Okay. I just had to check. So the wind is currently 200 degrees at 6 knots. Let me just set the forecast. This decision altitude will be 070. Let me see here. This is good. Currently light drizzle and rain, mist, and clouds are broken at 500 feet. And one thing I forgot to set when we did our approach, what do you call it, not approach briefing, but we went through the approach, so 349er. Barrow 349er. 349, let me set that. Beautiful. So it's like 150 feet, the ground elevation. And I reckon we will do a shortcut here, so I'm just gonna go flight level change and then we can throw out the speed brake. Because I want to cut it as short as we can. Okay, we'll go down to 3,000 then. And then we'll just vector ourselves in. Tower frequency is on 18.8. Go here, 18.8. Was that beautiful? Now, if you have flown the PMDG before, you know that auto brake 1 and 2 pretty much doesn't do anything to the aircraft, so we'll go auto brake 3, because 1 and 2 barely slows you down at all. So we can go ahead and get the seatbelt sign on, because it'll probably be a little bit bumpy. Let's see. Okay. I reckon I'll just vertical speed it. If we get a bit too fast, then I'll just shallow out the descent a little bit, but I'll just let it turn on now. Now that's fine. Now let's see, so it's gonna be 064. Just put that in, so you can go over to heading mode after. 064, nice. Gonna be 3,000 above there. So what we're gonna look for is when we follow the line here to get a bit lower. We aren't even below 10,000 feet yet. We're then gonna turn in, and then the glide slope diamond will appear, and then we'll see if we are too high, too low, etc. So that's how we will judge that. But yeah, so we're below 10,000 feet. I reckon we will go ahead and we'll start turning in soon, because we will reach, I reckon, in around 5 miles we'll turn around. I think that's what we'll do. That's good. I reckon we'll start turning in. So let's go to heading mode. We'll do about a 90-degree turn. And then we'll shallow out the turn to come around 30 degrees for the glide slope. Let's see here. So at the moment we only got tower online. Can it just 1002? We can set that to 1002. Get rid of this. I will shallow down the descent by quite a lot. We'll do that. We can go center pressure. We'll set the FO set to 1002. I'm not sure, are those linked automatically? I don't actually know. But So this is a real world flight, and I'm just curious to know where they parked IRL. Gonna check that. I mean, you know, Ryanair, of course, like as you can see here, this was a flight that they flew on the 20th of December, and they parked here with no gates. I mean, that's just Ryanair, you know. I mean, if this must be old because there's an Air Berlin there. Gotta fly Pegasus. What's what's that? Looks a bit funky, but uh, alright. So I reckon we'll request stand. What's that? A0 Alpha 06 or 06 Alpha. Oh, let's turn in. Oh goodness gracious. Turn, please. That was not good. So let's see. It would be. Oh man, that's gonna be a long taxi though. We're gonna have to taxi around the airport. We'll request Alpha 06. So then I reckon we're gonna vacate Mike 5, and then it's gonna be Romeo Alpha Whiskey 1 maybe, or Whiskey Charlie. I think they call it Center here, or in Germany, I'm not too sure. And then Foxtrot Center Alpha 06, if they will approve that. Gonna shallow down the descent all the way here. Go approach, we're currently 28 miles, so we definitely stretched that a little bit too much. And I don't want you guys waiting here for 15 minutes just for me to establish on the localizer. So I'll leave you guys with that, and then I'll quickly get back to you once we are established on the localizer. Alrighty guys, so we are now established on the ILS approach for runway 25 left. I will go ahead and we'll arm our speed brakes. No, I can barely remember what's... Please, my parking brake, please. Oh, thank goodness. That would be such a bad landing if the, well, yeah, whatever. Let me go, we'll go flaps 5. That's a bit much for now, but that's actually fine. Let me just set up this view like I want it. We'll go like that. Alright, so it's gonna be a V speed today. Here I gotta go menu, FMC, then we can go into ref. 151, that will be 156 on the V speeds today. 156, I'll go, oh, man, we're close to the runway now. So 156, put that in there. Nice. Oh god, okay, we'll get the runway in sight. We're slowing down nicely. We'll select flaps 10. Man, did I set up parking brake again? Okay, nice. Nope. Actually, we could throw out some speed brakes just to slow down a bit. Okay. Go flap 15. I really want to slow down properly here and not slam this landing, which probably will be the case. Alright, yes, thank you, I'm good. Alright, my throttles, my airplane, we'll say like flap 30. Man, this will be so bad. But yeah. Bit high there. Trim it down a bit. Check. Continue. I forgot a taxi lights.
50, 30, 20, 10.
Ooh. Okay. That's nice. Okay, I'm impressed by myself there. But hey, we forgot our taxi lights, so that's how professional I am. Hashtag professional pilot. Alright, let me cancel the auto brake. Then we'll roll out here to our right. I'll stop the flight time. So 2:16. We were then 3 minutes earlier than expected. But you know, we did get some directs from the very nice controllers. I will see here.
Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie, welcome to Berlin. Taxi via Romeo Alpha, hold short of Victor 1.
Taxi Romeo Alpha, hold short of Victor 1, question Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie. Hold short of what? Romeo 1? Where would that be? So we'll taxi Romeo. Then hold short. Where? Okay, let me just check that off air and then let me see. Taxi Romeo. What is that? Did you say Ryanair 260 Charlie confirm? Hold Papa 1.
Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie, negative, hold short of Victor 1.
Victor 1, thank you. Where the heck is Victor 1? Oh, Victor 1 is there. Okay, thank you. We found Victor 1. Wow, I had those spoilers. Let me go there. Let's get our flaps up. Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie. Could we request stand Alpha 06 possibly?
Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie, Roger. Taxi to stand Alpha 06 via Victor 1, Victor Charlie, Foxtrot.
Right, we'll taxi stand Alpha 06 via Victor 1, Victor Charlie, and Foxtrot, Ryanair 26 Sierra Charlie. Happy holidays. He didn't say happy holidays back. Oh, that was kind of rude. Oh, I'm joking. We'll do our after landing stuff here. In fact, it's not raining in Berlin, which it did say it was. Well, it did say it was raining in the 80s, but apparently not. Alright, so that will be our... Alright, so we're gonna taxi 2 more intersections down, so that'll be up there. This thing does need some power to get rolling. And then I also have had Volanta running this flight, which you probably have seen. And we'll check our landing rate and stuff after. Once we have once the passengers are deboarding. And as I said, all the sceneries and will be linked in the description below, as well as the aircraft I'm using. And I also am using Reshade, so this is without and this is with Reshade. I like using that. I'll also link that in the description. You can find that for free, flightsim.to. I mean, at this point, my video sounds like an ad, but it's really not. It's my own opinion on things. So there's actually probably no aircraft here. So the stand will be on our. It's gonna be our first ride down on Foxtrot. I'm just opening GSX, sorry. There's gonna be Alpha stands. Alpha 6. Nope. And then hopefully Ryanair is there, but we'll just go with Lufthansa. Alright, so stands here. Alpha 06 will be on our right somewhere here. I think it might be Gary standing over there. No, he's over there. Yep, that's where the bus and everything is. Let's go on and let's turn off you. Get plates on there. Thanks that I just left so we don't blind Gary there. Just slam the brakes once we get there. Ooh, there we go. Beautiful, we'll hold our brakes, we'll set our parking brake so we have got power and blades. We'll shut down engine 2, and 1. Anti-collision light can come off. We'll take the position lights to steady. And we can get some lights up here. Just get the passengers deboarding here. Because deboarding. And as I said, I want to do these videos in the future. Flying somewhere else in the world, maybe another aircraft or something in that vicinity. Yeah, before I forget, we should take a look at our landing. So also this program, Volanta, is also free. You can pick it up from their website, just search up Volanta download, and then you can download it completely for free. Though you can also buy a premium version that I don't have, which includes like auto save and stuff. But I mean, it's not needed in any way. Like you get all the important stuff with just the standard version. So if we take a look, 167. I mean, that was a good landing, I would say. Let me just turn off the weather. So I can get a bit more of a clear picture here. There's a touchdown zone. There was a landing. Right on center line. Beautiful landing. Yeah, so I'll leave you guys to that, and I'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.